Okay, I clicked something. Can't tell you what I clicked, but I clicked something, and it's so fucking bright too. I can't even see myself. Uh, Problem. So yeah, I think that's good enough. Record TikTok, right? So, I'm not on TikTok, but stage and Lydia's TikTok. It's just YouTube Shorts and stuff. It's just TikTok and stuff like that. What time is it anyway? Half. Yeah, I'm just after doing a few things there, and so that's I'm on. Basically, just here. I said to go live because I don't know where I'll be live later. And I said to take a bit of a breather because I've been on the road all day, so had a bit of a break there at 11:30. Sure, but sure, you might as well have another small break. I do it for another 15 minutes. Have a bit of a break. Did you change your name, Sean? SM. You change it, Santa Marine, is it? You're changing it to Santa Marine. You're changing your channel name. Actually, you must have probably done it because of what I said the other day. Also, I'm going to cry. I also have been crying the last few days. More bad news, unfortunately. So, uh, not the best news to be done on these last few days, unfortunately. Sadly, regrettably. Did you actually change it because of that, or have you felt the need to switch to the Santa Marine? Not witness protection. What do you call it? Witness protection for what? But to the Santa Marine, the Santa Marine witness. Are you going to stay like that? Good like that. Yeah, but we're good like that. Yeah. So that's that. Nippy enough in here now in the trees and stuff. I was just in here. I was down there, lifting stuff out of the shop. So that was fun. That was fun. A few rats were hanging around. Leo and Mihol and like them. They hang around here now again. You don't want to come across the rats. And yeah. So yeah, so again, apologies. But yeah, I'm going to talk about it in a second. You have a camera. Yeah, you have a body camera. Is this news to you? We had it for the last about nearly a year at this stage. It's news to you. Jeez, I thought I mentioned about 5. I was live before. Do you not remember the time where the person pulled up? So at that time, that must have been about a few months ago now. I had it on. I don't know, I probably couldn't see because it was night. Now it's fucking. The whole place is full of sun. The crack is on now. That's the news anyway. So yeah, just probably have it popped up on the phone here. You popped up on the tree, sorry, popped up on the phone. Yeah. But yeah, unfortunately, Santa Marine was signed from the SDLP too. Unfortunately, I'm crying about that. I'm still crying. Oh yeah, because it was dark. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that was far brighter. You can see it from there. Yeah. Yeah. No. Yeah. Probably. I don't know. You probably didn't do anything to turn down. Yeah. No, it's actually sad. No, because let's be fair, Leo and Mihol, they're in the fucking. They're getting on in age. Like Mihol is about 60 something. Michael D. Higgins is about 81, and they're still there as president and tarnished. And Santa Marine's only nearly 40, not even 40, 27, and she's already gets the boot, Even though the SDLP, they didn't really lose, they actually done better than the last election, and they actually got more seats. They got 6 or 7 more seats than they did in the last election, so that's what I'm saying. Hello, Vanna. But that's what I'm saying. They got 6 or 7 more seats, and they expanded their voter base. And the reason why they lost to the SDLP too, because the whole coalition, along with the Green Party and other parties, the smaller parties, the whole lot of them done fucking terrible in the last election gone by, because everybody didn't like the coalition party. So it wasn't Santa's fault, basically. It was the coalition parties in the coalition. So, long story short, is Santa should take over the Finnish government and become a dictator. Not a dictator, but So, that's who's this now? That's my opinion on that. That's what I think now. Because I don't know. If I'm Paddy and John. Somebody could come in and hear a dub. Now, this is the known dubbing spot down here. So somebody could just go upon the win now in a 5 or 6 minutes. So, you know, they probably would. We could pond the win. We catch them, imagine that. Catch live on live cam. So, I know, it'd be a good laugh if we caught them here. Not that it's a quiet enough road. There's only about a few bits and bobs in the car. There's only about 4 or 5 houses on it. That's all that's here. There's not many people around, shouldn't be. Only for the some people come in the middle of the night. Yeah, there's a few bags and stuff. There was a cot dumped in here a few months ago. Nothing like it. Only a few bags of shite, bits of cans and like not drugs, sorry, milk cartons and some drums. There was actually a drum of diesel and stuff like that there. Now before you say anything about laundering jumpers, Sean. No, but that's what was there. There's not much any dead bodies. I hope not, but there probably could be somewhere here. Oh, God only knows. There's a big track in there. There's a good bit of a track. Goes on to the other side of the road. I just see you there. I did actually look up there. Not much there, and there's nothing there. And 1 or 2 things hanging around here, but that's about it. I lifted the rest of the stuff out of the truck. I have it up there. So, actually, no, we do have it up there. Moved it to the top of the road. So, yeah. What am I talking about? So it's up at the top of the road. It's all a conspiracy theory. Aye, indeed. But yeah, long story short is, Senna actually done better. And you know, I don't know who she was signed, I think. Instead, the SDLP kicked her out. Because let's be fair, you know, you don't want to shoot yourself in the foot. The SDLP, I'm sure they're not that crazy that they want to shoot themselves in the foot. You know, like, you know, why would you give it to somebody that's very popular, more than any prime minister in the last 50 years in Finland? Why would you do that? Shoot yourself in the foot, you know? Like, I think somebody said, one news agency said, she's on the same level as Mannerheim. You know, Carl Gustaf Mannerheim. And obviously, if you know about the Winter War and stuff like that, he was the general in charge of the Finnish army. He was later the president of Finland. And now we're talking 50s and no early... we're talking about 39, the 30s, the early 30s, the late 30s, sorry, 40s and 50s. And then Mannerheim died around 1960 something. So, you know, if you look at it that way, you know, she done very well, basically, in the grand scheme of things. So. But it's all a conspiracy too. It's everybody ganged up against Anna. It's the mainstream media to blame too. Do you not remember? I'm going to huge rat here. But do you not remember when she went out for a party? The mainstream media went fucking nuts. They were like, "How dare she, a young woman, go out on a party? How dare you?" They got Greta Thunberg out. They say, "How dare you? You should be governing the country. You shouldn't take a break at all." Actually, fun fact. You look like the Paramedic. I actually look like a Gatton more than the Paramedic. Fun fact. She actually only took off 1 day as Prime Minister. Fun fact. Leon B. Hole goes off every day and they don't do anything. Fun fact. It's actually a fact. She actually only took off 1 day in the last 4 years of being Prime Minister. She actually only took off 1 day because she was ill. So, fun fact. She was there all the time, basically. And the other ones were fucking gandering off. Him and Ryan and all that went off on holidays and they didn't do anything. For St. Patrick's Day, they went to Xi Jinping and, you know, what all on there. There's a, what do you call that yoke? Frog, is it? That's a frog. There's a frog just out the jumping there. I did that as the fucking rat. It's way over there, I can see now. Yeah, it's a frog. Oh, yeah, exactly, but yeah. No, but it is a shame now. And she's not even 37. And Michael Higgins is 81. And he's still in the hours. And now Joe Biden even is 80. And, you know, you have no young people, basically, in leadership roles. And, you know, and it's how she already given up, you know, basically, there's no probably way, there's no way she'd probably become Prime Minister again or become any kind of minister. She kind of ruled it out herself. She'd not go in as a ministry of war. And she won't be, basically, she'll be an only MP, basically, for the moment. That's the plan, we'll walk. What time is it there? I go in a few minutes. I give it to 6 o'clock. I'm on the road all day. I came back from work. We had a half day today. I came back from work And I went back on the road again. So basically, at the moment I'm not getting paid basically for what I'm doing. At the moment it's only voluntary. At the moment here, at the moment, like this morning was getting paid because obviously it was walking, but in the moment it's getting just voluntary work at the moment. That's what I'm doing. So I think of this over break. Only got one there at 11:30. It took about 10 minutes, and then I've been on the road all on basis. It's 8 o'clock. 8 o'clock, yeah, 8ish, yeah. A few minutes after 8, I remember I was getting onto the bus. Yeah, so let's say 8:30 or so. 8:30 or so, yeah. The start of that. So I think I need a break for a few minutes. Have a Kit Kat. It's all a conspiracy theory. It is all a very good conspiracy theory. Yeah, well, I showed you this. Like I look like I showed you this before. This Yoku. I'm falling over a tree. Ooh, I'm nearly fell into a tree. He's drunk. He's drunk. He's drinking. He's drunk. Yeah, but again, I don't look like a paramedic. I'm on the go since early this morning, yeah. So, you know, I think I deserve a bit of a breather for the moment. Just a half an hour of a breather just to relax for a few minutes. Even though there's not really much place you can sit down here with the trees, I can just barely get my foot there. You're going, no, not going poon in the ditch. No, we couldn't do that. So, we couldn't do that. No, it's nice in here and there's not much happening. Yeah, pretty much same thing, different meaning, but the bushes, it's the same thing. It's not really any difference. Let's put that way. No, well, not really. We wouldn't have. Some of us was off. Yeah, some of us was off. Like the people in their fucking offices were off. We wouldn't have. The people in the offices were off. Like, you know, the people that answer the phone, they were off. But the only Joe wasn't off, unfortunately. Like the only council man, basically. That's what I'm trying to say. We were on the go, unfortunately. So, but we did finish actually an hour earlier. Yeah, we did finish an hour earlier. Usually we finish at 5. We finished actually 2 hours earlier because we finished at 3. Yeah. So what am I talking about? So we finished at 3. Yeah, so we finished more earlier today than we did any other day. Well, we don't walk anyway, so what's the difference? And I'm not saying that I don't walk or anything. In the foot line. Well, yeah, but the council kind of needed, like today, for example, I was there in the town earlier on, and should look at the amount of stuff that was up. Because of good weather, obviously people go out and, you know, go out to have a picnic and stuff like that with the family and stuff like that. And, you know, a lot of that stuff, you know, you just have people with cones and stuff like that. A few drinking cans and stuff like that. They just leave after them. And, you know, you need the council basically out to do something. Because, again, even though it was a good day, you need the kind of out, you know. And I was sort of but it's for Jade. But yeah, you kind of need them out because obviously, you know, you've seen what happened last summer. Like if it's a good summer, like last year, I remember I was fucking had my heart broken in one place in the Cavan town. Because every 5 minutes I would leave, right? I would leave. We're not really in the town, it's outside the town. It's out there by August in the town. I don't know where you know that spot there. Out there at August. My camera's just turned off. Out there beside August. I don't know what you call that spot. Yeah, it's Good Friday there. We actually are off Monday, but yeah, the Celts are, everybody's off Monday. It's by holiday show. But yeah, next year we will be off because obviously the County Councils, the majority of the County Council was off. The vast majority, 90% was off today. Some of us had to go out anyway. It was the people on the roads, it wasn't the people in the offices. They wouldn't walk in today. But next year everybody be off basically. No matter who you are, you're going to be off basically. Apart from shops, obviously, less because obviously that's true. So yeah, that's what's going to happen next year now. I know, but if the good weather does go, like it's given bad for tomorrow. Did anybody know the weather for tomorrow? No, but it's going to be a lot now. I have to go on somewhere now after this too. I have this stuff here. I cleaned up that bit there. I've seen there, and there's a bit there. There's only small. There's only 3 or 4 things lying there. So, I clean it up and show. Look at that'll be it. All them are lifted down there. So that's why I came here, and I said I'd take a bit of a breather because I'm on the go. As I say, it's just this morning. So you know, you need to take a break now and again, don't you? You need to be on the go all the time. Even though I'm doing well, I take because I did take a break there at 11:30. I took a breather for 10 minutes, and then I kept going since then. I haven't really stopped, to be totally honest. So, you have to take a break now and again because you can't be fucking flying it all the time. Unfortunately, you're not super grand. Unfortunately, I wish I was, but you can only do so much. Unfortunately, Oh dear, sorry, excuse me. I pressed the wrong button. Is everything fine? It's okay. Give me a 5x5. Anybody know that reference? 5x5 anyway. Yeah, sorry, I clicked the wrong button and kicked me off for a second. 10x10, yeah, 10x10. Five by five, yeah. Yeah, sorry, I clicked the wrong button there. I meant to see with the phone is difficult compared to my tablet. I'm used to my tablet, and when I press the wrong way, because I can press it, because I'm not used to my phone, to be totally honest. My phone battery's dying, literally too. It's on 70 something. I had it fully charged this morning. Like, I only looked at it about 3 times this morning. So imagine the streaming is literally killing my battery. That's why I don't do it as often as I do. Like, I could go for a walk around here, but I won't go for a walk just in case I walk into a ditch or something and never get out. 999, I need. But yeah, there's going to be a lot of coping to do about what I talked about on Twitter. Well, not Twitter, but on the community post. I'm still going to whinge about that for the next month or two. So get ready for that. So. Yeah, I thought I hold something behind me. But it could be probably just a squirrel. There's a few hanging around too. I'm just looking around to see if there's any animals I could show you. There was a frog there a second ago. I don't know where he went. It's because I seen him hopping there. He was hopping over there. I just happened to look over and seen him. Don't see anything else now. There'll be more down there. There's a little bit of a pond there, but it's kind of deep enough so you would need 2 hands basically to go down. There's a good few trees and you have to kind of hold on to the trees when you go down because it's kind of slippy too. It's dangerous enough, you would need 2 hands, and obviously I'd be holding the camera in one hand and it'd be dangerous because you could lose your slip and eventually you'd be in the fucking pond with the ducks probably. Seen fog. Fog? Oh, fog. I thought you said fog. I was like, we don't want the fog. No, you come across a good few of them. A lot of them do unfortunately get killed in the roads. Like, we come across a lot of them that just get killed in the road. But no, there's a good few fogs still around. Particularly again around here in Butters Bridge too. Down in Butters Bridge there in the sunny weather. You see a lot of spawn, like, spawn in the water and stuff, like lily pads and stuff. You see a lot of them. I don't know about how. But last year I seen a good bit of them. I was around a bit of the river. I see her. What did they eat? They eat flies when they go up the way a frog can extend, basically his tongue can go out at fucking 9 miles an hour basically. Probably more than 9. But basically they can catch flies basically. They eat flies. They can eat insects too. Like their frog, their tongue literally just snaps out at a moment's notice. I think it is. I learned it in school. Isn't it? Is that right? Hopping mad number 40, aye. Oh yeah, Joe Biden's coming next week. Joe Biden. Wake up, Joe. Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Joe Biden. Imagine somebody goes up to his face and says that to him. Let's go, Brandon. Sorry, let's say that to him. And do you remember the time some dad of some kid that Joe Biden was talking to said, let's go, Brandon, the president, and Joe Biden said, literally, let's go, Brandon. The man said, let's go, Brandon. And Joe Biden was like, let's go, Brandon, I agree. So, I know that was legendary now. Let's go, Brandon. Right, another 10 minutes or so. Not another 10, 9 minutes, and then I tip out. Do something. I don't think it'll be live later on, as far as I know. Maybe it will. I don't know. It's kind of 50-50. 50-50. if it's good weather, I want to kind of get as much done as I can. A few gaffes from Joe. Ah, you probably forget where he was. Like, he often forgets. Like, he literally shakes hand with the air. When you literally, I seen him often, about 2 times now at this stage, literally turn around and like not know where he was first of all. And then the second time I seen him, he's going to Louth and Mayo and then Dublin, and he's going to Belfast first. So I remember what like 2 times he shook hands with the air. Literally nobody there anywhere to see him. Like where I am at the moment, he literally turned around after making the speech and started shaking hands with the air. And the nearest person was about fucking over there in the next part of the room, basically. And so when you see that, and then sometimes he doesn't know where he's going at all. Like without really falling, he kind of tripped more than fall down. He didn't fall down, but he tripped kind of. Like, he doesn't know where he is. Like, let's be fair. But again, it's all like they don't say it. Oh, you're falling off the bike. Yeah, when the bike was stopped, let's put it that way. When the bike was literally stopped, like it wasn't moving. I often fell when I was younger. I fell off a bike because I was moving. I was moving down the road on the bike. When I stopped the bike, I didn't fall off it. And generally, you only fall off bikes when you're moving. If you hit something. When I was young, maybe I would fall off because, I was too young to ride a bike or whatever. It's understandable. When you stop a bike, you shouldn't really fall off it. Maybe you would if you'd see your lace got stuck in it and you were stopping the bike and the bike stopped and it tugged your lace and kind of tripped you a bit. They probably will give him a Mayo Josie, yeah. So Leo and me whole have a great time. And he's meeting Uachtar on the hair and pleasant in the way, and he's going to ask him to if he open his house to some Ukrainians, please. Yeah, but definitely the title of that is JFK. Like you've seen the welcome. If you watch any video, like you see the welcome he got. Like you might as well say it was an Irish person coming home. Like the welcome, it was a big thing in the country when JFK came to Ireland. Like I'm sure if anybody was alive, any relations of you asked about JFK, they'll remember him coming. Like it was a big thing. Like what Joe Biden's coming now. People are like, I don't care. Not many people do give a shit. They do, Lindsay. Like, obviously, he's good for Ballinagh. Well, I'm not going to say Mayo. I'm not going to put that down. Because obviously, they seem to be very hyped about it. Because obviously, it's good for... Just to kind of have him come, I suppose. To say that he did come, the President of the United States came to Ballinagh. It's kind of good for the only Joes down there. You get the reference. But definitely, JFK definitely holds that title. People fell in love with JFK when he came to Ireland. And so JFK loved Ireland too. Actually, speaking of JFK, one of his nephews, I think, is going for the Democratic nomination. So we should see. But yeah, but I definitely say JFK come down was it was a very good thing. People really loved it. Like if you know anybody that's alive now and you ask them about that, they would say they remember all the fuss and the commotion and everything, all the fun. Not really now. Nobody really cares. Only Joes don't really care about Joe Biden. But here, listen, lads and lassies. I think we'll leave it there. I'm a bit early leaving it. But I think we'll leave it there. We're live for 24 minutes. So I'm going to tip on. I'd lift up this bit of stuff and then I go. And then I tip on to this other place after I go now. Wait, you see the whole fucking place will be full of stuff. I won't get moving in it. But yeah, I tip on. Hopefully not be bad anyway. Because after the vast majority of things, like the hard work, let's put it that way, is done. As long as there's not more hard work. I don't know how much training more. But anyway, here I'm going to go for the moment. I don't know we'll be live later. It's getting 50-50. But yeah, let me talk to you later and enjoy the sunshine too.